This is what you need to know now. President Trump is now calling the Strait of Hormuz a new U.S. territory. Massive explosions rock a commercial building in Toledo, Ohio, and a San Diego Padres coach is reportedly detained by ICE. I'm Andrew Dimbert from ABC News. It's Tuesday, August 18th, and here's the big story. President Trump is now calling the Strait of Hormuz a new U.S. territory. The president posted a map on social media labeling the critical shipping route that way without adding any comment. It comes after he said last week he would pretty soon declare the strait a U.S. territory. Iran's deputy foreign minister is pushing back, calling President Trump's claim a delusion that will soon be corrected. A developing story in Toledo, Ohio, where 2 people were unaccounted for after explosions rocked an industrial building. Officials say cleaning chemicals were stored inside the building, which suffered a partial collapse. Smoke remains a major concern. People in the area were being asked to stay clear of the scene. In Hawaii, remnants of Lala are leaving a trail of destruction. Officials say a 90-year-old woman who had been reported missing was found dead on the Big Island. Lala weakened from a hurricane to a tropical storm Sunday after lashing the state without making landfall. The storm cut off already remote communities. Melissa Adon is there.
We're in the community of Pahala, and they are cut off. We are on the main road that goes around the Big Island, and you can see it is totally destroyed.
3 states are going to the polls today, including a critical Senate race in Alaska that could help decide who controls Congress. Democrats are hoping former Congresswoman Mary Peltola can flip that state blue. She's a moderate who recently rejected an endorsement from former Vice President Kamala Harris. For Republicans, it's a tale of 2 Dan Sullivans. The state sitting GOP Senator Dan S. Sullivan is facing off against a primary challenger, Dan J. Sullivan. Both could wind up on the ballot in November because of the way Alaska's primaries work. In President Trump's home state of Florida, 3 Democratic Socialist candidates are looking to upset mainstream liberals in primaries. And in California, there's a special election to fill the seat of former Congressman Eric Swalwell, who resigned from Congress and ended his run for governor after accusations of sexual assault, which he denies. New details in the death of movie and TV star Hayden Panettiere, who died Sunday at a South Carolina apartment where she had been staying. According to the coroner, first responders found Panettiere in cardiac arrest, and she was pronounced dead about 40 minutes later. And an autopsy found no signs of trauma. Police say there's no indication of foul play, but a cause of death is still undetermined. Toxicology results could take months. Meta heads to court today in what's expected to be the most critical trial yet over child safety on its platforms. A group of states' attorneys general are seeking up to $1.4 trillion in damages, claiming the social media giant engineered its apps to get kids addicted. Meta disputes the allegations and says evidence will show its commitment to supporting young people, adding, "We stand by our record of creating strong protections for teens and look forward to making our case in court." Kana Whitworth has the details.
Several state attorneys general accused Meta of designing a dangerous product for young users. They claim Meta knew it was dangerous and lied about it. Along with Colorado, Kentucky, and New Jersey, California Attorney General Rob Bonta claims Facebook and Instagram were designed to keep kids on the platforms longer and longer to the point of physical and mental harm, exploiting the most vulnerable to boost corporate profits. The lawsuit also claims Meta collected and used data of children under the age of 13. Now, Meta calls these claims unsubstantiated, adding in a statement that this is an attempt to penalize Meta for industry-wide challenges like age verification, adding, "We stand by our record of creating strong protections for teens and look forward to making our case in court." Meta also says damages could be $1.4 trillion. That's a demand that they call vastly disproportionate. This trial is expected to last about 6 weeks.
Now to some quick hits. Other stories we're following on ABC News. A catching coordinator for the San Diego Padres has been detained by ICE. The wife of Oswaldo Perella says he was detained at El Paso International Airport in Texas while traveling for work. Perella and his family, who are from Venezuela, have pending asylum applications. Homeland Security has not commented. In a statement to ABC News, the Padres said they recently became aware of the detainment and they were working to gather more information. Video some may find disturbing in Philadelphia. Police are searching for a suspect wearing a Chucky-style Halloween mask who's been terrorizing people. Video shows the suspect chasing a woman who was jogging early last Wednesday. Police say at one point he said to her, "Are you ready to die?" Investigators say he chased another woman moments later after trying to force his way into a coffee shop. No one was hurt. In Southern California, a jet skier was found alive after a 12-hour search. The Coast Guard combed the waters near Long Beach after a man and a woman fell off their jet skis on Sunday. The woman was found after a brief search. A Coast Guard crew searched overnight for the man, finding him alive and alert Monday morning thanks to his life jacket. And finally, before you go, a reunion like no other. 1 month ago, Julie says she lost her antique wedding band on a New Jersey transit train while washing her hands in the bathroom. She reported it to Lost and Found, and transit employees got to work, taking the train out of service to inspect the toilet system. They removed the tank, and guess what? The ring was in there.
I just could not believe it. I was so excited and felt really lucky that they cared to find it. And now even just meeting everyone saying, oh, we took the train out of service, I'm like, that's pretty exceptional.
Julie even met some of the workers involved in the recovery effort at New York's Penn Station before being reunited with the ring. And that's what you need to know. For breaking news and live updates throughout the day, check out ABC News, streaming on Disney+.
New episodes daily on Disney+.